Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Freeland coming at you on what is this? November. Wow. February 19th. We're sitting over on the East Coast here, getting prepared for another major storm. I don't want to be really long with this video. I just haven't done a video in a while about the whole manifestation process. As you know, I took on this whole concept and of manifestation and talking about it and learning more about it and all, and and how I incorporate it into my businesses that I do now. Instead of running to people, I set myself up so that people will come to me, looking for uh, and the opportunity to partner with me in business based on me, speaking to the universe, doing it with the universe and manifestation. Now, the word manifestation has been around a long time, although it's becoming more and more popular now because of the whole new wave of enlightenment and people researching and really understanding what it is all about. So it's really, out there for a larger effect. Um, but people are doing, there's tons of YouTube channels, YouTubes out there that talk about how to manifest in all different types of ways. You have the 1 cup method, the 2 cup method, the tapping method. You have methods like you wouldn't believe. And a lot of them work. People talk about the sage burning and crystals and just everything, guys. And the crazy part is that those things are like tools, very powerful tools, but in your mindset, that it's what you think you need to actually manifest something. When in actuality, they're great to have if it's going to help you stay in that zone of manifestation, but actually they're just tools. I mean, it's like a placebo effect for anything else. If you think that you need crystals in order to do things because they say various crystals represent certain things, you've already put in your mindset that you won't be able to achieve something or manifest something unless you have various crystals. If you think, you have to sage and things like that. And I have crystals, and I use sage. Because of what they say as far as evil spirits and things in your house. But I also love the smell of sage. And then sage also keep various insects and things out of your home as well. So there's more than one reason for using it. But I just wanted to let you guys know, in all honesty, you can look at countless videos out there. There are some very, very good videos that have mantras about manifestation, law of attraction, people that are just everywhere with it. But it really, really, really only boils down to 3 things, guys. And that's why I said that you are your biggest manifestation example that you will ever need. Now, why do I say that? Reason being is this: manifestation, it's 3 parts to it. Okay, it's thought, it's feeling, and it's action applied, or applied action. No matter what spiritual belief system you are a part of, if you do the research on it, I can almost guarantee you that everyone that has a supreme being, to some degree, that being thought a certain thing that, and then had the feeling and manifested human life. I mean, there's the Egyptians has their stories, Christians have their story, Muslims have their story, Hindus have their story. There's other ones. What is it? The Nordic story. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. But I want you to think about this. When I say thought and I say feeling and applied action, you are your biggest example of manifestation. Why do I say that? Very, very simple. Your parents no matter what happened after the fact, or whether they're still together, or how it happened. But your parents, right, both had a thought in most cases. Now, of course, there's going to be some other more tragic events, but there was a thought. All right, the thought of being together, sharing intimacy with each other. That thought brought on a feeling. All right, the feeling, the fantasies, the whatever you want to call it. The thought and the late night phone calls that may have been going on in today's era, text messaging, and all of those things brought the feeling in. So you had the thought, two people, your mom and dad or whatever, the feeling of wanting to be in a relationship, going out, what it would be to go to the movies and whatever, and ultimately led up or will lead up to an applied action. What is the action? The actual intimacy. They may have been dating for a while, and then they felt that the time was right or whatever, and they became intimate. There's your thought, there's your feeling, there's your action. Okay? Applied action. Then what happened? There is a period of 9 months. Okay, a period of 9 months. Now, within those 9 months, your soul, your spirit. Now, if you want to believe this, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. But your soul, your spirit, the real you, not this that we see, the shell that you're in, but that divine, you're part of the divine, that divine part of you was then put inside the womb and created and put it, well, not created because you were always there, but the creation of the physical part was put in, then your spark was put in that womb. And in 9 months, the whole manifestation period took 9 months. And then there you were, or there you are. So it is really, really true. Manifestation happens, guys. And when you go and you sit and you read up on it, and everybody gives you the good feel videos, and you put on your headphones and you do mantras and all of that is fine. I'm not knocking none of that, because if nothing else, it can put you in a mood or in the energy and the vibration of where you need to be. And then when you do that, and then you go and you apply the action to what it is that you thought about, and you live in the feeling of already having it, you live in the feeling of that moment, what it would be like to have it, what you would do, or whatever it is that you want to manifest. And then you apply the action. Now, some things, depending on what you're wanting to manifest, some will happen immediately, some will take longer than others. In divine time, it will happen. So, while you're waiting for it to happen, be grateful about the current situation that you're already in. And I know that sometimes that's extremely, extremely hard, but you got to be grateful. Okay. Be thankful for what you already have while you're waiting for your manifestation, and be excited about it coming. Be excited about it coming. And then what you have to do is start looking at the signs of when it's getting nearer. And believe me, the universe, the guardian angels, your angels, the divine entity will show you signs, numbers. When numbers come in sequence, or numbers show up in pairs and in threes, those are good examples to know that things are on their way. You cannot, and trust me, I've experienced this. I know you cannot rush the divine timing for what you want. Okay, you cannot do that. A lot of times what you want to do is you want to have the thought, you want to have the feeling, you want to have the applied action, and then you want to kind of like forget about it. Now, I know you can't 100% forget about it, but you can forget to a degree where you will allow the manifestation to take place. It doesn't mean that you only think about it once and then move on. No, you can always think about it. You can always put yourself in that aura of having it, and what you will do when you have it. But the thing is you have to stay positive. You have to stay motivated about it. You have to know that it's coming. All right. So again, as I close, guys, no, I haven't did it in a while. My particular manifestations is around wealth, and not only creating wealth for myself, but having the programs and things set in place where I can help other people. It's happening on a daily basis now. I'm very, very grateful for that. Very thankful to God, to the divine spirit, to Jesus, to whatever you want to call it. I'm very, very happy about that, and we look forward to helping other people. So remember, as I close, guys, manifestation is three major things: thought, feeling, and applied action. And then there's going to be a gestation period or waiting period. A lot of times the waiting depends on your vibrations, where you are in your mindset. If you're thinking negative stuff, if you're setting things up to block it from coming, a lot of that plays a part. All right, but those are the main things. If you can control those things, your manifestations will come before you know it. This is Mike Freeland. You guys take care. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon.